We are live here on twitch.tv/Perry Von Vicious. And it is Wednesday. It is Workshop Wednesday. And we are here. We are making toys live. Getting the chat up, turning the space heater off because it has done its job preheating the room here. And we are in Blender. We are working on more of our keshi style muscle figures, this time for my persona at Rad Pro Wrestling, the casual cyclist Fresh Youngman, there in all his glory. Got to make a toy for him, and that's what we're working on. Last week we were in Tinkercad and we mocked up this this blank. This is sort of our base. You can see he's got sneakers. You can sort of see the edge of the sneakers there. He's got little short biker shorts like I wear when I'm in the ring with this character. Bloopy 3000 first in the chat. La Bloopa in the house. He's got the this is the sort of like breathe easy shirt that I wear. If you look very carefully, you can tell that he's wearing biker gloves. Some sunglasses that we're going to work on. The ponytail sticking out the back and the bike helmet. And these are all the details we need to work on. And I feel like I've, in the last like 20 minutes before I went live, I learned so much about designing these little toys. Like I've done it before. Years ago I did some of this. But I hadn't in quite some time. Loopy says, Perry, guess what? It's hump day. It is hump day. Maybe toys live? Making toys live. That's right, like Livia, minus the ya. Instead it's just Livy. We'll workshop that. So I've learned a lot about how to make these just since like 20 minutes ago, because I ran a test print of the Perry figure that we designed. And it's incredibly promising. It's very good, but it's not finished. It's going to need some refining. It's going to need some more work. What you lose when you zoom way in on these pieces, you lose your sense of scale completely. Because what we see as like a lot of good detail that's very clear and obvious to us, by the time it's reduced down to something this big, those details get littler and littler and littler, and then you can't really see them. I did put a picture on my Instagram, but I think you might be able to see it even on my webcam here. This is our prototype of the Perry that we worked on, and it's going to be blurry because this camera doesn't focus real well. But what you can probably see, even without the focus, is that the details on the OG Keshis are pretty deep. They're pretty pronounced. And that's what's missing on Perry. Some parts are pretty good. The knee pads, the boots, the trunks all have very distinct lines that you can see pretty well. But the little details, the muscles, his face, his hair, a lot of that gets a little bit lost. So we're going to have to work a little more boldly in how we make this look. And we're going to keep that in mind while we work on Fresh Youngman here. And then if Fresh Youngman happens to go very quickly, it's possible, then we will circle right back. We will grab this figure, the file that we worked on in this, and we will go back in and start refining the sculpt. And if we don't have time, I may do that this weekend on a stream, because I would like to have these ready to sell sooner than later. All right, let me get caught up on the chat here. Adam NX67 rolling in. Perry shrunk in the wash. That little Perry. The human Matchbox truck. I mean, not really human, he's plastic, but you get the idea. Ultimo Bloopa. So many belts. Joey Nails. Is there no audio from that alert? Oh my goodness, what is happening? Unless there is audio. I had my headphones turned on. Joey Nails rolling in on a Wednesday. Welcome, bud. Happy to see you. There is, I will say, so I've done something very tricky to our friends who like to set off the alerts. I have removed what the alerts are in the list, and instead I've just labeled a couple as being new. You can see the points at which the alerts go off, and you can see which ones are new. I've shown the 451 on the stream once before. I've shown the 555 once before. Someone actually set that off once. And the 250 is brand new, like I added it earlier today. So there's a few on there. There's some fresh ones, which is good because we are working on Fresh Youngman. Bloopy says, did I miss the unboxing? I did some unboxing yesterday of stuff that Adam...
You don't know what that is. About 100 years ago, a ventriloquist claimed he could do both parts of row your boat. That's impossible. Go ahead, Larry. Start the thing. Go ahead.
You think you liked Rattling Bob?
Are you ready? I'm not going to do this. You think you're making me talk, do you not? I am making you talk. Then why the hell are you arguing with yourself? On a count of 4, here we go. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Row, row, row your boat. Row, gently row down the row, the stream, your boat. Merrily, gently, merrily down the merrily stream. Merrily, merrily life, merrily is but, merrily a dream. Merrily life, row is but, row a dream. Row your boat, row, gently row down the row, the stream, your boat. Merrily, gently, merrily down the merrily stream. Merrily, merrily life, merrily is but, merrily a dream. Merrily life is but a dream.
That took no time for Joey Nails to jump right on it. So the background on that. So yes, the Smothers Brothers logo in the corner. That was from a performance on the Smothers Brothers Variety Hour, the TV show they had way back in the day. I love the Smothers Brothers. But that was ventriloquist Ron Lucas and his puppet Buffalo Billy. They had a special on the Disney Channel when I was a little kid that my brother and I had recorded on a VHS when we were so little. I had to have been 5 or 6. I can still quote most of it along with that special when I watch it. And that, singing both halves of Row, Row, Row Your Boat in the Round, is something I heard so many times that I can do it. I can't do the ventriloquism part where I move one thing and I'm the other, and I can't do the two voices or the not moving my mouth yet. Maybe I'll work on it. But that is, I can do that entire thing from memory. Yes, I did unpack the package. All of it was awesome. Everything made it in one piece. Some really cool stuff. Yeah, so we're working on Fresh Youngman here now that the alternative, like, I really feel like Ron Lucas and Buffalo Billy doing the Row, Row, Row Your Boat in the Round as one person is like the other side of the coin of Rattling Bog. I agree that more promos should be done in the round. All right, so let's go ahead. I think we're going to take the same tactic as last time and start down at the feet and work our way up. So again, what I was saying at the start of this, for those who weren't here, doing the test print of the Perry that we designed, what I've learned is that I have to go bolder on all of the features. They have to stand out a lot more. When I look at the OG muscle figures, all of the features, the lines for their muscles, the lines of the face are all incredibly bold. Like they're deep cuts, they're wide, like you can see it from a distance. That's what I need to do on these figures. So I'm hoping I can find that look here on our boy Fresh Youngman. So let's go ahead and we are gonna zoom in on the old feets here.
But in this business of show, you have to have the heart of an angel and the hide of an elephant.
But you've never actually had an audition.
Well, excuse me. Excuse me.
Joey Nails says, when is Joey Nails coming in terms of the toys? You are, in fact, on the list. You are on the list. Right now, I'm working on at least 2 figures for me. I need one that I can have right now for me. I'd prefer to have my 5-pack all at once, but it's slow going when you do your own designs, when you don't hire someone else. And I need Fresh Youngman for when I'm at Rad. Once those 2 are done, I can do some work on the Joey Nails one. I also need to make the other 2 members of Mount Soda Pop.
What you got there? The ratings.
We're number 1.
Don't tell me we actually showed up.
We're number 1 on UHF. Thank you for subscribing. Hype Train. We got a Hype Train on a Wednesday night, you guys. Oh, after the week I've had, I need it, let me tell you. All right, so we are going to turn these horrendous... Oh, it didn't do the thing. We had so many things going at once, it didn't fire it off. That's okay. I'm going to bring it up for you. I'm on it, Joey Nails. We're not going to let Bezos keep you from getting your bit alerts. You popped the 450. We got to make it happen. All right, let's find it. Oh, hell yeah. So before I hit play on this, I'm going to explain what this is because I don't think Joey Nails has been here for it. This bit alert is the opening to the first concert I ever attended when I was a 6-year-old. I went to this show in Worcester. This was filmed for the Disney Channel the next night in Providence. See if it sends. Is it not? Is it still not doing it right? What is happening? Oh, I see. I can't send it yet because this is actually a pretty long one and your thing is still on screen. It is new, kids, but it's awesome and it's cheesy and it's corny and you're going to love it. It's the dumbest opening to a concert. Maybe second dumbest opening to a concert ever. There we go. There's their cartoon characters. Look at these terrible dance moves. These guys were not good dancers. Look at those dance moves. So good. So good and so... I love Soda Pop. That little... The Perry buddy going back and forth looks exactly like the dance from The Right Stuff. Wow. Oh, who else is jumping on the hype train? Who is that? Joey by God Nails. Pushing us over the line. Nickabean's rolling in with the hook emoji. Doubling up. Oh, The Right Stuff elbow drop. I like that. I'm never gonna get the sculpting done on this. We're at 90% of level 1. Oh my goodness, what a time to be alive. All right. Let's try out. I think what I want to do I have a picture of like my terrible sneakers that I wear in this gimmick? I can just make them look like any old sneakers. It really doesn't matter. I don't wear anything really nice. I actually wear my old workout sneakers when I am Fresh Youngman. They're the workout sneakers I wore in the ring every day in Japan that are now too worn out for me to use on the treadmill. So they are now part of a costume when I wrestle as Fresh Youngman. Oh my goodness. All of you tiring me out here on a Wednesday. Let's see, how's this? Oh, that's perfect. Good. We just want to get rid of those.
And I've been in the morning.
Oh
Troy
yeah.
and I've been in the Troy and I've been in the morning. Troy and I've been in stop motion. Troy and I've been in the morning. Troy and Abed's new apartment.
Evil Troy and evil Abed.
Troy and Abed sewn together. Troy and Abed in the morning.
Troy and Abed and Annie in the morning.
Troy and Abed in the morning. Nice. Troy and Abed in the morning. Nice. Troy and Abed being normal. Troy and Abed shooting lava. Troy and Abed in the morning. Troy and Abed airing someday. Troy and Abed back from summer. Troy and Abed in the morning. Troy and Abed in the morning. Troy and Abed are in mourning. Troy and Abed in a bubble.
Troy and Abed are in mourning is absurd. Oh, you're right. I need that David Keith clip. Okay, hang on. I have a list going. I may make a master list of what all of the alerts are and put it on the Discord. Because I don't mind you guys knowing what they are before you set them off. I just ran out of space in the Nightbot command. Troy and Abed and Annie in the morning. 70 stream watch streak. Holy crap, Nickabeans. I just hit a 100 watch streak on my pal Frank Howley's channel, where that's where I met Soda Pop, who's in the chat, and I thought that was pretty extreme.
Hooking up the attacks, man.
Let's go, let's go.
Arms out, ticket punched.
Take him around.
Away. Perry go round.
Day Without Darkness, welcome in. That's okay, Nickabeans. I'm happy to have you. Don't need to do that. Alright. Right now I'm just giving this thing a messy little... I want it to feel more like a sneaker and less like whatever it is right now. I think part of that, I'm going to need to... Where's my grab tool? Just press it down, maybe. It's not broad enough. Let's go ahead and make the radius bigger. Something like that. Yeah, that's better. That's a better shape. I'm gonna do that over here before I even smooth it. Just get ahead of it. Cody Brooks. Just started season 2 of Arrested Development. I found my mom's favorite interaction so far when Job is buying the boat. Get rid of the C word. I'll leave when I'm good and ready. It's the last time you watched The Thing featuring Keith David. There are some great moments.
You can't give up. You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, "Hey,
these floors are dirty as hell. I'm not gonna take it anymore." Day Without Darkness, thank you. Everyone add him to the hype train. We're almost at level 3.
Not a coward? Would a coward have this?
What the hell is that?
These are my words, Mother.
Words, Mother.
From Army.
From Army.
The seal is for marksmanship. And the gorilla is for sand racing.
Nice. Nickabeans is so good at making the different emote calls. Oh, we got 18 seconds to get to level 3. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna pull it? You gotta act fast. I see 10 seconds on the clock. Will we get there? Will level 2 be all we achieve? Oh, let's go. Everybody acting at once.
I'm a monster!
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Thank you. It going off over and over is really funny.
I'm a monster!
You can't give up. You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, "Hey, these floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore."
Joey Nails with the gift sub rolling in
Bobby,
too.
Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Yeah, we dipped below our original sub goal. We were at just a little over 100. Bobby rolling? I see. Oh, I see that Bobby. Al Yankovic isn't. Of course, the Al emote. The Al emote. Nickabeans has an emo answer for everything. Twilight Palms, welcome in. Happy to see ya. Looks like you just landed a gift sub.
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Funny enough, Weird Al is coming to Sioux Fall, and I have yet to see him in concert. You gotta go. I'm seeing him this summer. Joey Nails with the 5 gift subs. Unreal. Putting us at 104 out of 110. Oh my goodness. Nickabeans, that's your autism superpower, the power of emotes. Not a bad one to have. I mean, as far as I can tell, it's working pretty well. Right, these sneakers are not bad. Like, they could definitely be better, but they're not bad. Go. Yeah, got a little of that going on. Oh, pop culture reference for everything. Well, yeah, I could see that maybe. In the broader sense, that's pretty good. Wow, we hit level 4? I remember noticing when we hit level 3. I did not notice. It's got to be the gift subs that did it. We're halfway through a level 4 hype train on a Wednesday night, working on a toy and blender. You guys, unreal. Unreal. I'm going to end up breaking the bits goal. Did we beat the bits goal already? Because I have bits goal on the channel. Oh, we're closing in so fast. I have a bits goal on the channel right now, and when we beat it, I have some stream upgrades I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna get us a stream deck so I can do more goofy sounds. I'm gonna get a better mic. I don't know anything about gift subs, but thank you. One of my designer friends recommended your stream. Oh, that's great. Well, welcome in. You know, I do a lot of toy design. Right now, I'm working on, if you're familiar with the Kinnikuman Keshi figures, better known in America as the muscle figures of the 80s and 90s, these little sort of eraser looking kind of rubbery guys. I've got some 3D printers, and because I'm a professional wrestler, I want my own toys. I have some action figures and some various things I've sold in the past. And I have, this is, and it's hard to see on the camera, this is the prototype. Whoa!
You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say, "Hey!
These floors are dirty as hell. I'm not gonna take it anymore." This is the prototype of my my Kinnikuman Keshi style figure. It's good. It's almost where I need it to be. But I portray other characters. There's a company called Rad Pro Wrestling out in Eastern Mass, where I don't wrestle as Perry Von Vicious. I wrestle as the casual cyclist Fresh Youngman. A great joke, since I am double the age or more than some of the wrestlers on that roster. And that is this persona here, with the sunglasses and the helmet and the high-vis shirt. So I'm working on that. And what I did is last week in Tinkercad, I made sort of a blank of the figure, where he's got the cyclist gloves, the sunglasses are there, the shape is there. But now I'm going in and I'm doing some refining. I'm turning these big cloggy things into sneakers. Yeah, please do. Please give a follow. Check me out on. I'm the same username everywhere: Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Give me the follow everywhere because I share my work all over the place. You know, when you're an independent wrestler, it is very hard to stand out because there are some incredible talents. And for me, having unique merch that I make myself is one of the things I do. And streaming helps. And we've got a bunch of really cool folks here. I got the greatest crew in the world that rolls in this chat. Johnny Torres, Concept JT, is a commentator in the area and someone who graduated wrestling school alongside me. Joey Nails has been blowing up the chat. He is another wrestler. He is from Maine. He's great. We got Nickabeans, Encrypted Cryptid, Day Without Darkness, all local friends, fans, and family. Just a really cool Travis Huckabee, another fellow pro wrestler from down in the Philadelphia area. Travis, good to see you, my friend. Working on some toy design here and hyping up the stream. Cody Brooks, that's right, Cody Brooks is here. Cody Brooks, super fan from the area, and a fellow monster truck nut. All right, let's see. I don't think Inflate is the one I want to go with here. Maybe it is. Inflate, Blob, or I guess Clay Strip tends to be the one that I like best here. I want to make the radius smaller, and then I want to make the strength freaking huge, because what I've learned from my little prototype here, and again, it'll be a little hard to see this. My Instagram story has a picture of these two next to each other that's very high quality. The details on the actual Kinnikuman figures are very pronounced. Very, very pronounced. Every crevice, every raised edge is very, very strong. You can see it from across the room. Mine, I went a little too subtle, and that's because when you zoom in like this, you lose a lot of the scale. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, merch design, look, people don't realize it, and Johnny Torres and I talk about this a lot. Merch design's fun. Like, it's legit fun. All right, let's see. How's it? Okay, we can go stronger than that, in fact. And maybe we even back out a little. Bring the strength way the heck up on that, because I want to give like a big, strong ridge around the bottom here. Yeah, give it the old double pass. And one of the nice things about working in this scale, where this toy is only going to be, it's like 1.8 inches tall, is the standard height on a keshi, is that if your design is a little chunky and a little weird, it's okay. Because all those little details you're adding are going to be so small that if something is imperfect, no one's ever going to see it. That doesn't mean I don't take pride in what I'm doing, because I do. Uh-oh. 3D modeling is completely foreign to me. I've got my digital popcorn here. Well, I hope you enjoy watching. It can be really tricky. Like the way these parts are, like right now, it's not wanting to play. So like, I kind of just have to leave that back part, which is okay. Like, I don't mind that. Like, genuinely don't mind that. Okay, Johnny Torres is sending me links. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna see what I'm being sent. Johnny Torres, send. It's gonna play something and I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Worth it. Oh man. Acapella style. feel okay about how that's looking. I think that's a good starting point on this. Got certain ones I like to use for something. This one feels pretty good too. Yeah, that you were saying, Twilight Palm, saying that you're a merch designer. That particular emote is from my Perry Von Vicious wrestling buddy. So we're gonna match this on the other side. Let's zoom out and get a look at how that's looking. That reads like a sneaker. I feel okay about that, because we're gonna add laces to it. So Adam NX67 says, a more colorful way of asking, but asking how do I buy a Perry Pillow Pal or a Perry Buddy? I have to tell you, these were very popular, but they did sell out very quickly. I had two different ones. I had the one that looks like the old WWF Tonka wrestling buddies, and I had this one that is a different sort of style, but also pretty cool. Both sold out, and I had big orders of both. These are the last two. It's true. Up in Maine, they went nuts. They bought so many. There was a weekend up there, an incredible weekend with some great shows and a lot of fun, where I had to have cracked four digits in merch sales. They do have a minimum order, and it's pretty high and pretty hefty. The smaller one is an independent person who makes those. She's based in Mexico, which now with tariffs and what have you is a whole complicated mess unto itself. So yeah, still kind of figuring out what to do about that one. All right, let's switch over to the Blob, I think. Is that the one I like better for laces? Yeah. And we're just gonna... This has to be pretty pronounced. Like, it's got to be bold. I just need to give the indication of where the laces would go here. Right? And now here's the trick. To make sure to see if these details will be even visible, I gotta make it little and kind of get a look. Like, I think that should be pretty good. Like, these, I'm going for bolder lines than I did on my other design. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, it is a shame. It's not impossible. It's just, you know, it's a little tougher. Space King Bobby, welcome in. That's true. Adam NX67 has the Perry action figure, which I don't even have anymore. Those all sold out. I have one leftover human monster truck. That's my wrestling moniker. I have one leftover because it's from my archives. Half human, half monster truck, Perry Von Vicious. They are self-balancing, which is pretty great, and the wheels really do spin, so something I'm really proud of. But those two sold out. When you have the unique stuff, people want it. People want it. Space King Bobby, I'm doing pretty good. It's been look, I don't lie to my chat. It's been a week. It's been a week. Starting around the back half of last week, it's been maybe one of the hardest weeks I've ever had. But I spent the weekend wrestling at Pro Wrestling Grind, surrounded by friends, in a match with some of my closest friends, hanging out with Johnny Torres and with Hero Boddick at Monster Jam on Saturday. Oh, we can go a little smaller than that. There we go. And that helped a lot. And then I had some pretty okay news yesterday that made things a little bit better. But the streams have been fun. Everyone's been having a good time. We played some Hollow Knight Silksong on Monday. Excuse me. I have very slight cold symptoms now, which is I don't think because I have a cold. I believe it is allergies primarily with just a hint of emotional distress. But given all that, things are not bad. That's right, I got a brand new Sparkle Smash t-shirt. He's jealous of that. Now this is one of the things that I've learned is I want to unclick after each good line and start fresh, because if I hold it down and I mess up on a pass, I have to go back and redo it. It's such a bummer. You know? Alright, yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Okay. That all kind of blends in here. Bring it around the horn. Like so. I may try to smooth some of this out later, but I don't know if it's all going to need it. Like, these just need to look like chunky sneakers from very far away on a very, very small toy. What do you guys think? What toys should I be focusing on? What would you be excited to see at the merch table in 2026? I think the little muscle figures are going to be cool because I did, spoiler alert, I did order some of those quarter machine capsules, the little gachapon style capsules that you would get at the grocery store quarter machines. I ordered some of those. Those are coming in, and these guys are going to fit in that very nicely as packaging. And the next bit goal I'm going to make after we beat the one we have right now. I do have those custom bit alerts that are fun and a lot of a good time. But once we beat this bit goal and I do the stream improvements, the next bit goal, and it's going to be for less money than you think. The next bit goal is going to be to buy a vending machine that I can have on my merch table for these toys. I think that's going to be awesome. Hero Robotics in ad jail. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was just hanging out with him this weekend, and now he's in ad jail. You know, you think you know a guy. Yeah, I was really surprised at how affordable one of those machines can be. I found one on the site run by the same evil man who runs this site. For I think under $100 with free shipping. And you know, how do you say no to that? It's such a cool thing to have at the merch table. There we go. Flayed away. There we go. Knee Goblin Max is here. Hello, chat. I am struggle busting very hard today. Buddy, you and me both. I was just saying, it's been... I mean, genuinely, those who are in the know already know, but not yet the worst week of my life. Pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. But you got good friends, you got goofy ways to spend your time. I like that those two laces don't match. Just kidding, I hate it. I gotta figure out, I want to do something else on this side. Maybe I can just undo those. Let's just boop, 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 boop. There we go. Now let's try it. Let's try from zoomed back more. Maybe it'll look more like the other side. Yeah, that's what we needed. We needed it to have a broader effect like that. This is one of the interesting things in this program that I've noticed is if I zoom out, because my little radius of my tool gets bigger compared to the object, it has a broader effect as though I was increasing the radius up here. Very strange. I appreciate it, Twilight Palms. Yeah, you know, it's tough out here. It's tough out here for the creative types, whether you're a performer, whether you're a maker, whether you're doing physical arts, audio, if you're a musician, it's tough out here. We all got to look out for each other. You know, this whole chat is full of creatives. Joey Nails, who is in here making the chat go nuts, he's a performer. Johnny Torres is a commentator, a great performer. I saw Travis Huckabee, he's a performer. We got Nicka Beans in here, who is a visual artist. Encrypted Cryptid, Rye, who is in here often, is the head photographer for Pro Wrestling Grind, where I wrestle. And she is an incredible photographer. You know, we got a Knee Goblin is a streamer and does video editing. That's right. Day Without Darkness is a fiber artist. Day Without Darkness is actually family to me. I just officiated her wedding not long ago. I'm a jack of all trades. All right. I think these ugly sneakers, because remember, we gotta zoom out. From here, that's just ugly sneakers, and I think that's okay, because Fresh Youngman, he does wear some ugly sneakers. I kind of want to soften the inside of these. Like, I like the hard edge on the outside, that looks sneaker. This hard inside, I'm not... I know I need to make everything bold, but it's going to drive me nuts if I leave it there like that. Like, I feel like, yeah, just even something like that, like, just making it a little softer. Kind of the look I'm after there. The tough part with these is you often don't know exactly what the finished product will look like until it prints, you know? Thankfully, I print these in resin. And when you print in resin, it's incredibly high fidelity. It picks up really tiny details really nicely. If I did this on one of my filament printers, it would be, you would lose all the detail. It would be a real mess. You know, honestly, Knee Goblin, that doesn't surprise me. I've heard you sing on your streams, so I'm not at all surprised. Oh my God, Johnny Torres is sending me more music. Hang on, we're gonna throw another one on. Let's see, what do we got? Oh wow, okay, yeah, pull that one up. We gotta have some tunes going. In fact, before I let that play, the chip tune you've been hearing is by our good pal Coral, who is the head sound engineer for Pro Wrestling Grind, and if you didn't know, does all the backing tracks for Becca, the pro wrestling pop star. Yeah, Nicka Beans, all of those are Coral. He does essentially all the writing, even sometimes the lyrics. So if you've ever sung along to On Becca, On God, that's Coral. Okay. Zoom way out and get a look at what we're working with here. I like the chunky ugliness of those. That feels right. And we can always refine and refine and refine. We can zoom way in and kind of do like this stuff. I don't think we need to for now. I think this is pretty strong start. All right. If these acapella tracks will be enough to get me the old copyright infringement on YouTube when I upload the VOD. Interesting to find out.
Bobby, Al Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Day Without Darkness gifting a sub to our old pal Max, Knee Goblin. Let's go. We're at 106 out of 110 on the sub goal. Hell yeah. We early on in the stream, we were setting bit alerts off like crazy. We're closing right in on the bit goal. So love to see it. Love to see it. All right, let's see. What else did Johnny Torres send me? He's been sending me all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. Oh my goodness. Johnny Torres has got our back on the tunes. DJ Johnny Torres in the house, everybody. All right, I want to soften the edges between the knees here because he is not wearing knee pads. I think we need the strength on this to go down a little, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we can bring the strength back up. Apparently we gotta put the strength way up for it to do anything. This is actually pretty accurate. I do have really thick calves. Like this toy is looking oddly kind of a lot like me. Johnny Torres continuing to DJ. Keep getting messages from him with more stuff. I don't want to mess up that top lip of the shoe. I just want to take these. You can see there's this artifacting from Tinkercad, which really limits you in what you can do in terms of smoothness. Oh, Knee Goblin redeeming the hydrate. For the new viewers, I drink a lot of black iced coffee, even though it is almost 10 p.m. in the middle of the week. That doesn't count on hydrate. On hydrate, I have to drink something that's not black coffee. And usually that's water. Tonight I have my preferred non-water beverage, a Blue Powerade Zero. I'm not sponsored, but I sure wish I was, because I drink a lot of this stuff. I see Nightbot warning everybody, don't forget about those major bit alerts. You too can trigger a karaoke. Now I will stop the stream and sing a song. Or I will send out a gift box with toys from my collection and trading cards from my collection, and there are a lot. I have got to get rid of some of this collection, and there's some good stuff. Vintage monster trucks, vintage wrestlers, all kinds of weird cartoon trading cards. Really, really cool stuff that I know everyone would just love. Yeah, this is a Powerade Zero is really something else. No, a Knee Goblin, I would never. I only drink coffee black. Yeah, that's right. The rockstar lifestyle of Perry Von Vicious. Yeah. It's a daily thing for me. I do it every day that I have a stream, and all the days that I don't have a stream, I'm usually on the road for wrestling, so I'm often doing the same thing there. Johnny Torres, what else are you sending me? Oh my goodness. Okay. That one you just sent? Yeah, that's happening. That's happening right now. Oh my goodness. Ah, Knee Goblin, that is terrible. Well, that's not true. You can drink plenty of zero sugar beverages. You can drink black coffee. You can drink unsweetened tea. You can drink water, because that is 90% of what I drink. that was when I first did a big round of weight loss. You know, when I started wrestling, I was a big, heavy dude. Johnny Torres remembers. I was about 300 pounds when I started wrestling, and not a good 300 pounds. I did not wear it well. Some people look fantastic at 300 pounds. I did not. I've often said I look like a half-inflated beanbag chair. When I switched over to no longer consuming calories, that made a huge difference. There's latency between me and the other stuff, so I gotta keep myself from singing along to this, but it rules. You can't say aspartame on television. No cursing. Johnny Torres, you don't have to apologize for anything. These have all been mega hits. This is where it gets complicated, because how do I get a view? Okay, you know what? No one will be able to see it anyway, so. I gotta stop singing along with it. I know I'm out of time because there's a latency issue between my mic and the audio from the computer. I'm sorry, everybody. You just have to hear me mess it up. I'm gonna keep pulling stuff up though. Let's see. Yeah, you know, Space King Bobby, I know that the effects of things like caffeine on ADHD are really weird. That like it'll make you drowsier instead of waking you up, and I swear that's the problem I have with caffeine. I swear that's what's going on. So, Knee Goblin, I can explain that. So, unless you have a very expensive filament 3D printer, which I do not, and filament 3D printers are not good for something this size. You lose all the detail, and a lot of the parts will not print correctly. This is printed in resin, which is a different type of 3D printing, and you can only print in solid color in resin. There is no way to do it multicolor. So if I were to paint these, the color would come in when I paint them. That's when you see my figures, it shows the ones that I usually have on the merch table. Those are all hand painted by me. I do them on stream down in the workshop. It's a lot of fun. With these, because the originals that I'm copying, the keshis, the muscle figures, are this sort of pinky fleshy color. I'm literally just ordering resin that's that color, so that I can make it look like that. You know, I think that's going to work really well. Johnny Torres said he was done, and he lied. He just sent me another one. But hang on, before we do that, oh man, I just found a whole playlist that is all chiptune versions of Less Than Jake. All right. Yeah, I gotta stop singing. Karaoke costs extra, you guys. Stop trying to trick me. It's great in this chat. There's a bunch of folks in this chat who have seen this band live with me. I've seen Less Than Jake at least once, maybe more than once with Herobotic. Definitely, I don't know, 4 or 5 times with Johnny Torres. With no end in sight. I've been seeing them live since I was in college and the end of high school. All my best friends are toy makers. Really means as you want in the craft. Paranoid of every sound. Another friend won't miss anyhow. Okay, yeah, we saw them a couple times at clubs, and yeah, the outdoor show at our college, they played on the lawn in front of the dorm building that I met Herobotic in. So cool. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Oh, we can soften that a little. That's looking a little messy. There we go. That's much better. Look at that. Now those are just knees. Yeah, because once we get back to like here and it's little, just knees. All right. Feeling good about that. My entrance theme. This is me if I was in Fire Pro. Joey Nails was still here, he'd be freaking out for this. When rules just got me to blindly fall. I'm not going to get any work done on this. I'm just going to be vibing to Less Than Jake. What a problem to have, am I right? Yo, Herobotic, how good is it, right? It's so good. Kicking my little feetsies in bed. Thank you. Every bit of support helps. It's going to the bridge. Make the emotes dance in the chat. Let's see it. Oh, what's next? Oh man, are you kidding me? Johnny Torres, are you hearing these? Are you hearing these? What? This time tomorrow, we'll be on the streets of Chicago. Oh man, this is unreal. This is so good. Hang on, I'm hopping into the emote dance party for a second. rest stop. So it's goodbye to your brand new life. Now this is going to be tough. I want to give like a waistband that you can see on this. It's going to be hard to make that visible without making these really cumbersome. And like the shorts that I wear as Fresh Youngman are really short, so I can't make them bigger. That's the struggle, right? What a problem to have. I wear really short shorts. Just make sure that you're the first one out in your brand new life. It's gonna be skylines and rooftops, yeah, and it's gonna be incredible. Rest stops. It's so good. It's so good. Like, I'm offended this is so good. It has no right. Who gave it the right? Come on. See what Johnny Torres said. Johnny Torres has found so much acapella video game music. Oh my goodness. I had to pause that for a second, getting a little too wound up here. Who else has great entrance music that might be chiptune? Let's see, yeah. Ooh, Space King Bobby. What's my favorite no longer available McDonald's item? I do have an answer for this. So for me, the answer is back in the late 90s, around 96, 97. They did this line of salads called the Shakers. Chip tuna personality. It was a bunch of salad with whatever toppings, all in like a plastic cup with this dome lid, and it came with a little thing of salad dressing. You squeeze the dressing on, put the lid on, and then shake the ever-loving bejesus out of it until everything was evenly coated, and it was so good. Like, it was great, and probably the only reason that I wasn't 400 pounds by the time I was out of high school was because there was a salad option at McDonald's. That's a bold statement, Johnny Torres. I mean, I believe it, but it is a bold statement. Now there's a question in the chat. Let me ask this to the chat. What's the best band you've ever seen live? What's the best live act you've ever seen? Let's hear it. Let's hear about it. I want to hear about some sick concerts. Tell me about it. Dazzle me. Adam says Ghost. Not surprised. I think I knew that was gonna come. Johnny Torres says Living Color. Get a McFlurry cup with a microwave apple. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so when you're making your McDonald's, Space King Bobby, you're hacking the system. Oh, that's too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Wife and I saw Chicago and Earth, Wind and Fire. Wow, what a lineup! Holy moly! What's an act that everyone wishes they could have seen live? That's a good one too. I want to know about that. Like, who do you wish you could have seen? Green Day and Smashing Pumpkins in Detroit. Nice. Made you a Green Day fan for life? Hell yeah. I mean, I saw them on the American Idiot tour, where their opener was My Chemical Romance. Like crazy. I paid $30 and I was on the floor in the mosh pit. What a time to be alive. Saw that tour twice in 1 week, only paid for one of the tickets. A friend had a spare ticket for another show. I can have more of a butt than that, right? Like, that's like negative butt. I can be a little more cheeked up than that. Is that the term? Is that the term the kids say? Cheeked up? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Oh, nice. It went straight to, yo, what a follow-up. It did this on its own. Records of reggae coming through my bedroom wall. Have a party up next door, but I'm sitting here all alone. Bedroom, I want to start to shine. Time to say about this. Shine on. Okay, that's a little more like a human, but get rid of this crease a little bit by pulling it out. Here we go. Yeah, that's helpful. That gets rid of that a little. We can do the same on this other side here. Really sour. You heard me, Nicka Beans. Caked up. I said it. Okay, so for bands that we wish we could have seen, let's see. Adam says Cranberries. Day Without Darkness got to see Heart. Wow, that's amazing. Space King Bobby says maybe OG Black Sabbath or Rainbow. Solid picks. Space King Bobby got to see Rod Stewart as a little kid. Wow. And Springsteen. Golden Era, no doubt. Wow. When you say Golden Era, no doubt, Johnny Torres, are you talking before Gwen Stefani had pink hair, or do we include up to that? Like, is Hella Good still on the table? Or is it pre-Hella Good? Is it just Tragic Kingdom? These are important questions, people. Don't think that... I'm not taking this lightly. This is an important conversation. I'm glad we're all having it now. Like, Tragic Kingdom just came out. So we're talking, like, bleach blonde Gwen Stefani in the white tank top with the piercings. And, like, the little dot gimmicks on the head. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. No Doubt was opening for Blink-182 the first time I saw them. And it was amazing. All right, we're taking our time on this. We're having good results. I think this lip on these shorts is probably enough to be visible. Like, we can tell he's wearing shorts when we're zoomed back, right? I may have to make that more pronounced. Who knows? Forget, friends, if anyone's feeling froggy, if anyone's got the cash to make it happen, you want the party to really pop off, that karaoke alert, it's just sitting there. It's waiting. It's waiting. Joey Nails didn't pull the trigger while he was here, so it's on somebody else. Space King Bobby, this one is Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Right? It was driving you nuts. Yeah, no, I get it. When you're hearing a song and there's no lyrics and you can't place it, that's a game my wife and I love playing. We will, I will pull up like instrumental tracks that are like the backing tracks for attractions at Disney. And I'll tell her like, hey, what ride is this? But there's no lyrics and no sound effects. And it's the most fun to try to stump her. And it's getting harder and harder because we both know the parks real well. Let's see. I could try to fill this out more. Maybe I will. Let's give it a shot. Where's clay strips, right? Clay strips. There's also like layer. What's layer do? I haven't tried that. Too subtle. Nick Bean's got the bounce pit going with the Joey Nails emote. Bardcore? Bardcore? Hang on, you guys. I have a feeling I know exactly what that is, and now I gotta go. We're gonna pull up some Bardcore. Is there a particular band that you recommend? Because I know these are gonna be great. Oh, crap. Yeah, these are amazing. Oh my god, okay. I'm just looking at what they are, and I just know this is going to rule. All right, hang on. Let me find a good track. Oh, yeah, that might... Oh, that could be one, too. Oh. Guys, help me pick. Help me pick. Tell me in the chat. Billie Eilish or Lady Gaga? Billie Eilish or Lady Gaga? Oh, wait, hang on. Immigrant Song will definitely, even a weird version will definitely get me the copyright because Led Zeppelin's real crappy about that. You guys, Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, we got one we prefer. I'm gonna scroll if I see something better before. Okay, Gaga, got it. Let's see. Let's try this out. God, what am I getting into? You guys just get me. This is incredible. Yo, Max, I'm right there with you. Allergies, man. Yeah, where was this for the wedding? Thank you, Day Without Darkness, right? What the hell? Okay, hang on a sec, hang on. I'm bringing this into the frame because it's got lyrics that it's showing, and now we all have to see it. This is what you're all seeing now. You guys. What the hell is happening right now?
I want thy heartache, the touch of thy hand. For we'll I want each kiss in the sand. I want thy love. Love, 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 I want thy love.
I consider myself an expert on novelty music, but here I am. Yes. Captured in an unfortunate romance. This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm dragging that off the screen now because I do have to get some work on this thing done because I need these toys. Oh my god. Hang on. So we talked about Bardcore, and I've karaoke'd some MC Lars on the stream before, so we're familiar with Nerdcore. But have you ever heard of Chap Hop? That's right, Chap Hop. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, what you know about Chap Hop? Let's see. Let me find the track that I want. Here we go. Little Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer.
Well, Carshalton, we're back.
Indeed we are, sir.
Still having splendid fun, what?
Quite giddy, sir.
There have been a few knockers along the way, though.
Knockers, sir?
Naysayers, you know, do-badders. Haters, as it were.
Indeed, sir.
What they need to realise there is what we're doing is frightfully, terribly important.
Quite, sir.
Contact. I've no thirst for fame or a lavish contract. I'm a chappie with a sunny disposition, with a taste for fine wine or a funny expedition to the club or a bordello with a sweet tobacco smell. Oh, I can taste it as we speak. It stays with me for weeks. The simple things in life come when I'm paid for all my cheek, or when some others take a pic, they form a clique and take to squeaking of their wish to see me fall. The greatest chap hop star of all. But the weaknesses of some can leave them rather overcome, and their jealousies can rather stop them from keeping mum, so they bleed.
Yeah, big fan of Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer. I've never been able to see him live because, as you can probably guess, he's from the UK. If you guys are familiar with Professor Elemental, he's also, these two are sort of the premier chap hop artists, and Professor Elemental rules. Is this actually a music video for this? Oh my god. I didn't know there was a music video. How did I not know?
Ah, Jeffrey. What's that you have in your hand, boy? Pass it over.
Come on.
Oh dear. Seems someone has been biting me. Fetch me my trousers at once. No, not those. Those are my time travel trousers. Those are my tea trousers. That's it. Those ones. ones, my fighting trousers.
My fighting trousers. I've been listening to this in forever.
Yeah. Dear sir, regarding your recent foray into the rap business and the scene you portray, see, I don't normally approve of war games, but he's biting is what they all say. And by Harry, they might be right. This is hip-hop, not an Elvis night. Shelve this professor impersonation. Let it end now, it's impertinent waiting.
Yeah. He also did a track with Steam Powered Giraffe. Gotta love that. Let's get back to this. Herobotic, thanks for hanging out, my friend. I will see you soon. We will hang out. I owe you a hangout. There's no little beep boop for the lyrics. MC Frontalot is great too. Yeah, I know MC Frontalot and MC Chris. They're both great. Yeah, y'all act like you've never seen a bald person before. Jaws all on the floor like Pam, like Tommy just burst in the door. Maybe I'll put that on the old karaoke list. Would I get canceled? I don't remember. I think there's some lyrics in there that are not so not so great to say anymore. Not that they were all great to say back then. That was kind of the deal. Will Smith don't have to cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. When I was in high school, that lyric, my brother and I thought that was one of the funniest things we'd ever heard. Still kind of funny. Right, let's see what else can I. Since we're kicking it early 2000s style, let's lean into it, right? Oh hell, oh, let's go. Come on. Come at night. This rules. Find a toy. Nickabean set it off. We gotta show a toy alert. This rules. This is so good. Come on. Joey Nails, we're having a chiptune party, man. You missed some great stuff. I'm going to go back and play my entrance theme as chiptune for you in a minute, because when I played it, I was like, Joey Nails would be losing his mind right now. Johnny Torres is sending me stuff, too. Oh, let's go. Come on. Okay, all right. There's a few that landed here that I didn't see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's the one. That's the old Pepper. Now we're DJing. Now we're DJing a party. Hang on. We got a little taste of that one. Nickabeans just flashed show a toy, so I'm going to do it. In 2011, in the months leading up to my wedding, in the summer, there was a 13-week period where I only saw my then fiance, now wife, for 1 week. She went away to Central America, to Costa Rica and Nicaragua for 6 weeks, studying primates. And when she came back, she was home for a week before I jumped on a plane and I flew to Jeju, South Korea to teach English for the rest of the summer. So that was, and I came back at the beginning of September. We were married at the end of October. When she came back, she brought me one toy. She brought a few things. We have a hammock that she bought that is still out on our gazebo today. But she came back with a handmade wooden yo-yo, hand painted, that says Nicaragua on it. That I still keep nearby. Like, I keep it near the desk. So you saw I didn't really get up and have to go anywhere. It was just right here. Super cool. And like, it was because she was like, I knew I had to get you a toy while I was there, but I didn't know what toy or what would make sense. And this was it. And I don't play with it anymore. I've undone the finger. You twine the string in to make the finger hook. I've undone that to keep it nice and clean. I don't play with it anymore because I don't want anything to happen to it. But I would do all the tricks with this. Like, it was legitimately like I would use that. So I hope that's a good show a toy. I was a little caught off guard. Usually I try to plan a few out. I was going to show the prototype of the Perry keshi, but we've already seen that a bunch on this stream. She really is the best. Absolutely the best. Far too good for me. Yo, okay, all right, listen, Johnny Torres, you're crushing it over in the chat. Right, chiptune automatic. Thank you, Joey Nails. Thank you. I was, thank you. Here we go. You ready? This is if I was in WWF Monday Night Raw on the Sega Genesis. Game Boy Advance style. Joey Nails, how sick is this, right? keeps me from getting my work done. This is why when I'm at my real job, I can't listen to like music that I know. I have to listen to like random instrumental stuff. All right, what else did Johnny Torres? Oh, hell, let's go. Johnny, by God, Torres. Sending some bangers along. The only thing that's going to interrupt the chiptune party is if Joey Nails gets a little crazy and pulls a karaoke, but I'm going to keep the chiptunes rolling because these are killing it. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom. I would consider it. You definitely do know it. It's going to be May. In like a month, it's going to be May. Womp womp. The Tobias. This rules. Dozens of us. Dozens! Sweeper! The sweeper in the house! Let's go! Everyone's favorite lucha janitor. Welcome in, bud. Happy to have you. It's gonna be nice. Sweeper, I'm trying to make toys, but we got a chiptune DJ party
Bobby,
going
Al
on.
Yankovic blew his brains out in the late 80s after people stopped buying his records.
Joey Nails, thank you, my friend. We're at 104 out of 110 on the old sub goal. Killing it on a Wednesday night. I hope everyone's going to come hang out tomorrow night. 7 p.m. I'll be on here co-streaming with our good friend Mr. Johnny Torres, who's been helping DJ this set tonight. What a jam. What an oh, okay, hang on. It just recommended a track coming out of there. Okay. Taking a small left turn on the chiptune voyage here. You guys. Oh yeah. I better see some dancing emotes like crazy during this. Okay, Encrypted Cryptid knows Twilight Pawns. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's amazing. Very cool. I hope this DJing was helping on the drive, Rye. Yeah, I'm happy to see you, Sweeper. Happy to have you. I hope you're enjoying the bizarre dance party we got going on here. Of course, Rye, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Yeah, it's 10:40 at night and I'm still drinking black coffee. We got toys to make, people. We got toys to make. Johnny Torres is back at it. He lied to us. He's still sending jams. I see it. I see it coming. He's a liar and we're all glad for it. Johnny Torres making my ADHD go off here. And I don't hate it. I'm here for it, in fact. Alright, we gotta do something about these seams. Oh boy. We did that one last time. In fact, I think it was the last design stream we did the one that you just sent, Torres. But I'm going to put it on again. It's a big hit. People loved it. The people loved it. The emote dance party never fails. It's funny to me every time. Someone to hear my prayer. You know, usually these streams are like the ones that are known for being really peaceful and serene, and I think we've really ruined that vibe tonight. Like, if you tuned in, thought you'd be relaxing, like, you know, maybe doing some crafting of your own, just sitting around. Nope, we've ruined the act, Job. Me and Franklin Delano Bluth, we've ruined the act, Job. Well. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad if I do that. That really kind of bridges the gap there. I'm not going to do it under this, though. No, it's fine like it is. Johnny Torres is an agent of chaos. I was just explaining that to Joey Nails earlier. Alright, let's see. We gotta get a little smoother on the shirt here. I still don't understand. You know, I too am a bit mystified as per our conversation earlier, Joey Nails. So, you're not alone. At least there's that. Being confused is a lot easier when it's a group activity, I find. Okay. I'm thinking that's coming along for the shirt. I want to get rid of some of these seams, though. This is a bit much. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to have to do it with the grabber tool. I don't like to do that because it's very tedious. I have to go little bit by little bit. But sometimes in this business of show, you have to have the heart of an angel and the hide of an elephant. Oh, yo, Johnny Torres. Yeah, I definitely hit some of these before too. Okay, the ADHD is definitely gonna persist here as I'm gonna jump into some of the ones he's been sending. We did this one before on here. We played the chiptune of this, and it was a big ol' hit. I better see some crazy dance emotes for this one. This one goes hard. Licorice whip. I think we made that joke last time too, Nicka Beans. Right, Sweeper? Wait till you see how we end the stream. Because we got about another 20 minutes, and if you're still sticking around, we go out on a big note every time. Okay, I like how that filled in there, so we're gonna stick with that method, I think. Okay, that's a street name. Big note. Whip it good. I said whip it. Whip it good. Okay, yeah, now when we compare those sides, that looks like a shirt, this looks like individual parts. So that's going to be the method I think we're going to have to fill in. Totally doable. Totally doable. A little tedious, but totally doable. But you know, perfection. The moment you stop trying to do something well, why are you doing it at all? Oh my God. He didn't. He couldn't. He wouldn't. Joey Nails, you absolute frickin' maniac. Oh my God. It's time. It's time. It's karaoke time. All right, let me save my progress in case everything goes wrong. Oh my God, Joey Nails, you utter maniac. Fresh, Keshi. Absolute maniac. All right, let me see what I have loaded on the old list here. Let's see what I have on the karaoke playlist. See if something jumps out at me. If Joey Nails or anyone else in the stream has recommendations for a karaoke song, I will hear them, but know that I may just override them if it's a song I don't know or one that I don't feel like I can really do justice. Let's see. We've done some MC Lars. We've done some Bo Burnham. Oh, yo, let's go. Joey Nails? Let me see if I can find that. That's not a bad pick. Not a bad one at all. Johnny Torres is still sending amazing chiptune finds that we're going to go back to as soon as we conclude this karaoke. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. That's right. Day Without Darkness is here
But
for
in this
it.
business
Loopy's
of show,
here.
you have to have the heart of an,
The heart
angel, and the hide
of an elephant.
But you've never actually
We
had
met the
an
bit
audition.
goal. We broke the bit goal. We did it. That means we're buying equipment for the stream, you guys.
Excuse me.
We're buying equipment for the stream. Oh my god. We're doing it. Okay.
Excuse me.
As soon as this alert is over, I'm going to mute the computer audio for a sec so I can test this track. Okay. Please hold off on any bit alerts for just a moment. Yeah, and it's Joey Bits now. Call it the jackhammer, the bit goal. Oh, that is a good name for the jackhammer. For those who didn't see in the Discord, I threw a jackhammer this weekend. First time I've ever done one. All right, let me get a listen to this and see if this is usable. I wish it had the backing vocals. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to see if I can find one that has the backing vocals. If I can't, I will make do. Ooh. Oh, there's one with backing vocals, but the instrument track is terrible. Oh, that's a shame. You hate to see that. Let's try this. What's this one? Is this it? Yeah, that's not going to do it. We might have to do it without the backing vocals. And if that's the case, we will survive. Do you need me to hop on stream to back? Johnny Torres, I'm not totally against that idea. I don't know how the latency will work though. It might make things worse. It's okay. I think I can make it work anyway. I'm gonna go with the first track I heard because the instrumentation actually sounded right. All right. Let's figure out the audio, guys. I'm ordering new stuff, so soon the audio won't be an issue. All right, here we go. Get rid of that. All right, can we hear me? We can hear me. That's good. Coming through that mic just fine. Let's see. Can you guys hear this okay? That sounds okay. We switch to our karaoke scene here. See if I can get this audio up a little louder. Not higher, eye level. All right, we're doing karaoke, you guys. It's happening. It's all really happening. You got the buddy here in case I need that. Oh, screen's just flashed off. Give it just a sec. Sometimes it needs a minute. All right. All right, here we go. Per Joey Nail's request, Perry V2 Perry Laugh. This is History of a Boring Town by the one and only Less Than Jake from Gainesville, Florida. To talk to this girl who used to live here on my street. After all these years you're here, and you're written down to me. She said her old boyfriend packed up and headed back east, but she always knew someday he would go. She just got a new job, but she doubts in her life. We're gonna take a drink and never forget years to the past. She said it's so funny how life grows up so fast. It's just another wasted day. A boring life in a boring town with the same old crowd. I used to say that I'd never see, but I'm right here today. With that same old crowd that's always there around, and I always thought I'd be the first to go. That same old crowd that drags me down. Another day in a boring town. That same old crowd that brings me down. A boring life in a boring town. Stop with this girl who used to live here on my street.
After all these years you're here, and it's still just you and me. Sometimes I can't believe after all these years, I just think I'll never leave you. She said it's so funny how life goes on so fast. Let's take another drink and here's to the past. That same old crowd that drags me down. Another day in a boring town. That same old crowd that drags me down. A boring life in a boring town. You remember when they looked through you, when they looked past me, we were the ones they said would always leave. So when you go, just think of me, think of me. A boring life in a boring town with the same old crowd. I used to say I'll never stay, but I'm right here today. With that same old crowd that's always been around. And I always thought that, and I always thought that, and I always thought I'd be the first to go. A boring life, a boring town, a boring life, a boring town, a boring life, a boring town.
Hi, thank you, Joey Nails. Oh my goodness. I'm all red in the face from shouting in this room. That space heater really did its job earlier. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to thank you to Joey Nails triggering Joey Horns, Joey Ska Bits. That's what they call him. All right, let me see if I can let's see if the audio comes back. If it actually works the way it should. Let's give it a shot here. Joey Third Wave. Joey Two Step. Joey Two Tone. All right, am I back on? Is this me? Hello? Testing. Let's see if this works. Oh, that's definitely coming through the other thing still. Okay. Please hold, everybody. Joey testing. Joey in too deep. Hey, if you guys keep setting off the bit alerts while I try to get the sound working correctly again, that would really help me out of a jam here while I try to vamp. It's trickier than it looks. Let's see. Is this back here, right? Let's see. Joey Jams. Joey Jams. Joey Joe. Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadoo. Is it not reading it for some reason? Look it up. There we go. That in, thank you. There we go. That, I think, has it. That should be working now. Does my audio sound clear? Am I sounding correct? Hello? Test. Good. That seems correct. Good. Headset. Yeah, good. All right. I think I'm sounding crisp and clear. Do I sound right? Sounds good. Let's test this track. Oh yeah, we're cooking now. Oh, this is going to be a karaoke one day for sure. Might have to do it with the chip tune. One more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard. Now I'm all singy. Thank you, Bloopy. I'm glad you didn't let whatever was cooking burn. That's important. Will you make more pancakes? Because that would be amazing. Guys, we're all meeting at Bloopy's place. She's making us pancakes. Somebody fire up the Bluesmobile. What is that emo? It's amazing. Sums, everyone. I know I'm the latency. I'm all out of sync. I'm sorry. It's perfect for it. There's a few good ones. I got some from this one, depending on the track. This one slaps for chiptune music. Loopy, I feel that. I've been living the week from hell, and tonight is helping. Shouts out to everybody. We've had everybody chipping in. Joey Nails throwing gift subs, karaoke's. I know, of everyone here, I know you understand, Loopy, and I appreciate it. But tonight is helping. Right, let's see. Oh my God. Yo, okay, some of these are dangerous. Jord of the dance. I mean, if he wants to really be Jord of the dance, he's got to throw in some kind of Irish jig. If only we had something like that. I mean, I don't know. Can you guys think of like an Irish jig that someone might be? I don't know. That's a real Jord of the dance move. But Joey Nails has been very generous tonight, so I appreciate it. Always showing that at any level in our business, you can be a good brother. That's the thing. I make a lot of jokes about like, hey, maybe Joey Nails will do this, maybe Joey Nails will do that, about setting stuff off in the chat, and I always feel guilty because he's very generous. But it's a fun joke because we all know when Joey Nails rolls in, the bit alerts start flying and chaos ensues. Oh, that is for Ripper. Yeah, I see that, Johnny Torres. Let's see. I'll throw another chiptune. If anyone, that includes Joey Nails, if you're going to do something bits-wise that's going to interrupt whatever's going on, if you're going to do something that's going to have audio, Rattling Bog or one of the bit alerts you really want to hear, warn me before you do it in the chat, and I will pause the chiptune music. I don't want to override anything anyone pays money for. So that's for anybody that's thinking of setting off, even if it's UHF or one of those, give me the warning. All right, let's see. God, these are so good. These are so good. Like, how do I pick between some of these, Johnny Torres? You sent me such great jams. Yeah, I'll want a warning, Bloopy. Absolutely, yes. Because I don't want Adam at X67 redeeming hydrate. Thank you. Good thinking. After that song, I need it. I've been telling people I've kind of got like some cold like symptom. Warning, warning, warning. Uh-oh. Bloopy's got something up her sleeve. I've been telling people I've got some cold-like symptoms. I think it's just from like 4 straight days of crying and not getting enough sleep and being very stressed and allergies. So forgive me. I hope the singing was okay on the karaoke. And now I'm terrified to do anything because Bloopy's giving me a warning. So I'm not gonna trigger anything. I'm gonna wait and see if something happens. But I feel rightly concerned. Chip tune that one, Johnny Torres, because I will never get the lyrics right, even with them in front of me. I did need that Powerade. Good call, Adam NX67. Good call. Whew. Here's to the power of better days for all of us. I hear it. I hear it, Bloopy. We all need it. We all need it. And for a few brief moments in an evening like this, we can all escape a little bit. Joey Nails, I just got your message. Yeah, I'll shoot you a message when we wrap up here. Let's go. Let's go.
We're going to do it in the
Let's
style
go.
of the Dropkick Murphys, everybody. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Bloopy. Bringing the party, bringing the jams. Everybody pitching in tonight, whether it's Johnny Torres hooking me up with some chiptune links, Bloopy with rattling some bogs, Joey Nails doing a karaoke. We've had subs rolling in. We beat our bit goal, you guys. We crushed the bit goal. And that means I got some Amazon ordering to do later. We're getting a new mic. We're going to get rid of that latency issue so that karaoke sounds better, looks better, happens faster. We're going to get a stream deck so that I can just bleep bloop make stuff happen. Push of a button. We're going to improve everything a little bit. It's all going to get a little bit better. Because that's all we can do all the time. We can just strive to get a little bit better. And thanks to the help of viewers like you. What a stream. We have already passed the 2-hour mark. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How did we get here? However did we get here? Okay. We're pretty close to having everything below the head finished. And I do think the plan was that I was going to do a bonus stream on Saturday, but it's sounding like I'm probably going to end up on the road for Rebel Spirit to hang out with the homies, Johnny Torres and Mr. Joey Nails. So that seems a little unlikely now. But maybe we'll have a bonus stream on Sunday because I got a ton of graphics that need to be worked on. That's cleaner. Okay, I like that. I got graphics I got to work on for myself, for Grind, for a bunch of stuff. Guys, hey, before we call it, oh my gosh, I almost forgot to plug it. Saturday morning at 10:15 on my YouTube channel. Brand new episode of the vlog drops. You can see me wrestle main event match for the Grind Grand Championship back in September against my best friend, Levi Shapiro. Flew all the way from California after only having been home for a week from his first tour of Japan. And we tore the house down, 2 mega heavyweights, absolutely shaking the Pulaski Club. That's right. Ho Ro the Wrestling vlog is going to go live Saturday morning. Yeah, maybe. So I'm going to have a new bits goal tomorrow. Tomorrow I start the new bits goal. We just filled that thermometer. UHF has been saved. And now we're on to the next project. The next bits goal that we're going to have is so that I can buy, I posted it in the Discord a little while ago. I'm going to buy a desktop vending machine for the little capsules so that all these figures we've been making on the stream, when you buy one from me, I won't just hand it to you. I'm going to hand you a quarter, and you can put it in the machine, give it a twist, and you're going to get the little ball like at the grocery store, and you will get your own little Perry keshi. I'm really looking forward to having that on the merch table. I think that's going to be super cool, and it is very affordable. The bits goal is actually going to be lower than this last time. So, the way things have been going, we might crush it right away. You all have been so generous and so supportive. I really do appreciate it. Let's get a backed out view of Fresh Youngman. I think this is starting to look pretty good. There's going to be a lot of work to do on the sunglasses and on the helmet. And then we're going to have to... Now, the nice thing about the sunglasses is I won't have to draw him eyes. These are going to be kind of just like they are, because they're sunglasses. You wouldn't see his eyes. Oh, one for Fresh. Let's see. What did you throw in the chat? Yeah. When I've had one singles match as Fresh Youngman. When I enter as Fresh Youngman with my buddies in Mount Extreme, because Rad Pro Wrestling, who everyone should absolutely check out, they are a period piece based currently in the year 1997. We are in the beginning of 1997. We can only use entrance music that came out by 97. And when I enter with my partners, we enter to the theme song from the show Friends. When I enter by myself, I enter to Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen. And Johnny Torres has kindly found us a chiptune version. This is ridiculous. Hell yeah, what a jam. All right, I'm going to try to, you know what? Let's give him his leg muscles before we call it here. There was a model I sort of based this on. Yeah, this one. Okay, that's how it had to look. How did it end up looking on this? Yeah, I got to go stronger. Okay. Come on, what a jam. Like, I think that's too much, but it's pretty extreme on this guy. Let's make it smaller. Yeah, let's go something like this. Glory days. Yeah, I don't know. Something about that looks weird to me. We can definitely do better at that when we're taking our time a bit more. That's so good. All right, let me see here. I'm going to give us one more chiptune track before we call it here. One more chiptune while I do a little bit more working on this, just because I do have to get to bed at a reasonable hour tonight. These cold symptoms that I believe to not necessarily be a cold need to go away, and the only way that'll happen is with rest. So, can't stay up too late here. We can just do some like basic smoothing though. We can get rid of all these little pixely bits. We don't need the artifacting of Tinkercad in here making our stuff look Bush League. Now, it'll be really small, so you might not see it, but I'll know it's there. And that's a problem. All right, we need one more chiptune track. Let me see what's in the old chat here. What got dropped? Oh, yeah. Big pop from Mr. Johnny Torres. Oh, yeah. Dude, this slaps. Any Motion City soundtrack fans in the chat other than me and Johnny Torres? Because this right here, this is killing right now. Does anyone have a chiptune request before we go off the air here? You're listening to Perry Airwaves, all chiptune all the time except for when it's not. I'm gonna switch it up and throw one on. I played it the last time I was doing chiptune, but it's so good. It's so good, you guys. If you haven't heard it, this goes hard. Sweeper guy, you hung in there, you knew. Yeah. heard that. What? All right. Johnny Torres sent me another one. Hang on. I think this one might not be chiptune, but that's all right. We're pushing the limits of copyright on Twitch here.
How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? I slowly walking down the hall. Guess I didn't quite get involved.
Let's go.
Fell in love while we were getting high. Choked up, face down, burnt out. Someday you will find me right beneath the man's armor. Red wine in the champagne slumber, falling in the sky. Someday you will find me. I bet you're a stoner. Red wine in the
This goes so hard. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Chaperone did nothing wrong. Fuck them kids. Can we talk about that for a second? How crazy is it that people are so desperate to be angry at a successful young woman that they're angry at Chaperone for something her bodyguard did when the fucking world is burning around us? Are you kidding me? I don't give a shit if Chaperone murdered that child. That is far from anything on my goddamn radar. These sad little incels who watched one music video of hers and now they're angry at her forever. Fuck them. Not the normal energy on a Perry stream, but here we are. Yep, that's where we're at. It's gonna be like that. Getting all fired up. Send this Perry into the ring and see how many jackhammers get thrown. Be eating people's lunch. Be using these gloves like Goldberg. Although fuck him too. He's got weird incel energy too. Shitting on Asuka just because he doesn't like women's wrestling. Fuck him. Old fuck. Who'd he ever... Well, okay, that doesn't really work on him, but my point stands. Who'd he ever put over? How's that? Better? I think that's better. Ah, ah, ah. All right. I think at like 1.5 arms and the rest kind of done, but maybe needing more. I might have to make all the details stronger after doing the test print of this other one. I'm going to have to do a lot of refining on this one too. But I now have a little bit of a model to work on. I've got a pretty good idea of where it needs to go. And that's the beauty of like making your own merch and having your own 3D printer and everything. Is like you can iterate. Like that's what making this stuff is. You know, it's trial and error. If something's not perfect the first time, and it almost never is, you can look at it and say like, okay, these details need to be bigger. These things need to lay back more. I need to make this bigger. These angles aren't working. I've had ones that I've printed before that didn't stand. They were, the angle on the feet was weird and it would just fall over. This one, thankfully, stands just fine. It looks great. But like some of the older ones I made, when I made the Rip one, the OG Rip one that I made back in 2020, that thing was near impossible to get to stand on the first couple prints. Wow. That Rip and that Perry actually look pretty good. Get a load of that. Look at that. This is a filament one where all the details kind of crappy. This one's really nice. Scale's pretty good. Feel good about that. Yeah, look at that. All right. We are going to call it a stream. We are going to go raid somebody. Let's get a look at what folks are doing here. Let's see. We got let's see, Park and Harbor's playing Resident Evil 4. We got Frank Howley, probably watching Nitro from back when. We got Doom being played by Garrett Hunter on the Mega 64 channel. Let me just check and see what Frank Howley's doing, and then he may be the lucky receiver of a raid. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. He appears to be messing with some of his stream settings, so we're not going to raid him. We're going to raid Mega 64, I think. I'm going to set that up, and then I'm going to send us out. I'm going to send us out with a party. Make sure I got their channel right. There we go. All right, we are going to raid Mega 64. But before we do, we got to rattle the bog one last time. I'm going to set it off myself. A free rattling bog. Thank you all for hanging out. This was a great stream. I needed it badly. I will see you all tomorrow night.
We're going to do something very special with this rattling bug. We're going to do it in the style of the Drop Geek Murphys, everybody. Are you ready?
When we hop in the other chat, throw the emotes out. Let them know we're there. Hang out, chat, be friendly, be fun. You know how we do it.